Welcome to the Moodie Report e-Zine. I'm Martin Moodie. Well, it's been a busy old week on the Moodie Report. We're not just producing this e-Zine, but two others. As you know, we recently launched the Foodie Report, and in coming weeks, we're going to launch the Moodie Report China. I'm working with my two Chinese colleagues on this new launch. It's going to be coming out in early April. It's all about Chinese travel retail, but also tracking what happens to Chinese shoppers when they enter travel retail stores all around the world. So it's going to be of interest to retailers and airports and brands in China and internationally. And I think it's going to be a compelling read. So look out for that. If you want to get a free first-year subscription, just email me, care of the details that you'll see in this edition. Now, our main story within the Moodie Report e-Zine relates to our ranking of the world's top travel retailers for 2011 by turnover. And we've come out with the industry's first ranking based on last year's sales, and it makes very interesting reading indeed. Just looking at the report in front of me on my screen, DFS retains its position as number one, ahead of LS Travel Retail, Dufry, whose reported results were hit hard by the strength of the Swiss franc, of course. Lotte Duty Free moving up one spot on the back of a storming year in Korea, buoyed by the surging Chinese spend, and Autogrill bringing the top five to a complete list. So DFS still number one. That's in a year in which their traditional linchpin consumer base, the Japanese, was badly affected by the catastrophic earthquake and tsunami to hit Japan. So why have they done so well? We estimate their sales at somewhere north of US $3.7 billion. What a remarkable performance. Well, the answer is it's being driven again by the Chinese. DFS relocated to Hong Kong a number of years ago to be closer to the heart of the action. It was an inspired and early decision, and it's paying rich dividends. So DFS had a fabulous year. Their gallerias, their high-end categories, particularly watches and high-end luxury, doing very, very well in locations such as Macau, Hong Kong and others. So we think you'll find our list of the world's top travel retailers very interesting. You can see all the details inside this issue. Well, I'm going to be heading away to Monaco tomorrow morning. I'm going to be joining many members of the industry for an important anniversary in one of the great brands of our industry's history, and that is Martell Cordon Bleu, a brand known throughout the duty-free trade. Of course, Cordon Bleu, one of its flagship expressions. They celebrate 100 years of existence over the next couple of days, and I'm delighted to be going down to Monaco. Great celebrations planned. We understand royalty are going to be there, as well as people such as myself. So it's going to be a great celebration, but an important historic landmark for this wonderful brand. So I'll tell you all about that next week, but in the meantime, enjoy this edition of the Moodie Report e-Zine. I'm Martin Moodie.